What if I told you that your thyroid could be quietly destroying your energy, your weight, your mood, your hair, and even your confidence, all while every single lab report your doctor runs comes back stamped completely normal? You're eating clean, you're moving your body, you're sleeping more than ever, yet you still wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. Today on Wellness Waves, we're exposing the hidden hormone clues that 95% of doctors miss, the exact patterns hiding in plain sight inside normal results. Stick with me for this full deep dive episode because I'm handing you the complete checklist, the precise tests almost nobody orders, real patient stories that prove it works, and the exact word-for-word script you can take to your next appointment so you finally get heard and fixed. If you've ever felt dismissed by blood work, this is the episode that changes everything. Let's dive in. Welcome back to Wellness Waves, your trusted weekly source for health and wellness podcasts that actually deliver real, science-backed solutions you can use today. I'm Dr. Elias Site, and this is video 9 in our Hidden Health series. If you've ever walked out of a doctor's office thinking, "But I don't feel normal," you are not alone, you are not crazy, and you are exactly where you need to be. In the next 2 hours, we're going far beyond the basic TSH test to decode the full story your body has been trying to tell you. Grab a notebook or open your Notes app because this one is packed with actionable steps you can start using immediately. Number 10. The Everyday Symptom Trap. Why normal labs still leaves you feeling broken. Let's start right where most of you are living every single day. You do everything right. You meal prep clean food, you walk 10,000 steps, you try to manage stress, yet you're exhausted by 2 p.m. Your favorite jeans don't fit anymore no matter how little you eat. Your hair is clogging the shower drain, your skin is dry and flaky. You're always cold even when everyone else is warm. Digestion feels sluggish, and your mood swings from flat to overwhelmed in minutes. These aren't random complaints. They are your thyroid screaming for help, while the standard lab stays silent. I hear this story in my practice literally every week. One patient told me, "Doc, I feel like my body is betraying me and no one believes me." The moment we looked deeper, everything clicked into place. These symptoms overlap with so many other things: aging, stress, just being busy, which is exactly why they get dismissed. But when they cluster together like this, the thyroid is almost always the hidden driver. Take a second right now and mentally check off how many of these you recognize. Unexplained weight gain that won't budge, crushing fatigue that sleep doesn't fix, cold hands and feet, hair thinning or loss, brittle nails, brain fog that makes simple decisions feel hard, constipation that laxatives barely touch, heavy or irregular periods, joint aches, low motivation, anxiety that came out of nowhere. If you checked 4 or more, your body is giving you a clear signal. The good news? Once you understand this pattern, you can start reversing it fast. That's exactly what we're building toward in the next 2 hours. Number 10. The lab lie. Why TSH alone is failing millions of people. Here's the truth most conventional doctors won't say out loud. The single TSH test that 95% of clinics rely on is only a tiny snapshot taken from one narrow angle. It was designed decades ago to screen for severe thyroid disease, not to catch the subtle, early, or functional problems that affect how you actually feel day to day. Lab normal ranges are based on the average population, not on how an optimally healthy person feels and functions. That's why so many people sit in my office with a TSH of 2.8 or 3.2 and hear, "You're fine," while they feel anything but. Optimal TSH for feeling your best is usually between 0.5 and 2.0. Anything creeping above 2.0 while you have symptoms deserves a much deeper look. I'm giving you the full 6-marker panel you need to request today, so you stop guessing and start knowing. This single piece of knowledge alone has helped hundreds of my patients finally get their doctors to listen. Number 8. Subclinical hypothyroidism and early Hashimoto's, the silent autoimmune attack. Now we move into the most common hidden pattern I see, early Hashimoto's, where your immune system has quietly started attacking your own thyroid tissue. Antibodies can be elevated for years before TSH or T4 ever move out of range. This creates low-grade inflammation that slowly steals your energy, packs on weight, and clouds your thinking. The two key antibodies to test are TPO and TG. Even mildly raised levels combined with symptoms means your body is in a low-burning autoimmune state. I've had patients whose antibodies were over 100 while their TSH looked perfect, and once we calmed the immune fire with the right food and lifestyle changes, their energy came roaring back and their weight started moving again. We'll walk through the exact progression timeline, the early warning signs most people miss, and the first 3 dietary shifts that lower those antibodies the fastest. You don't have to wait until the disease is advanced. Catching it here is actually the easiest time to turn it around. Number 7. The T4 to T3 conversion crisis, when your storage hormone can't become usable energy. Your thyroid gland mostly produces T4, the storage form, but every cell in your body needs the active form called T3 to run your metabolism, keep you warm, keep your brain sharp, and keep your mood stable. When conversion from T4 to T3 breaks down because of inflammation, low selenium, low zinc, low iron, high cortisol, or hidden gut issues, you end up with plenty of T4 on paper, but not enough usable T3 where it actually matters. That's why you can have normal labs yet feel hypothyroid. We'll break down the exact enzymes involved, the deiodinases, the top 5 things that block conversion, and the simple daily additions that restart it naturally. One patient of mine added just 2 Brazil nuts a day for selenium, plus a targeted zinc supplement, and within 6 weeks, her free T3 climbed into the optimal range, and her energy doubled. These are the practical, food-first fixes you can start today while you wait for better testing. Number 6. Reverse T3 dominance, the stress brake that slows everything down. Chronic stress, blood sugar swings, inflammation, or even calorie restriction can flip a switch, and your body starts producing reverse T3 instead of active T3. This is incredibly common in high-achieving, busy people who power through burnout. You feel cold, sluggish, and mentally foggy even though TSH and T4 look textbook normal. We'll cover how to test for it properly, the exact lab patterns that scream reverse T3 problem, and the lifestyle levers that lower it fastest. Better sleep timing, specific stress reduction practices that take only 10 minutes a day, and targeted nutrients that help clear the excess. Once this brake is released, patients tell me it feels like someone turned the lights back on inside their body. Number 5. Cellular thyroid resistance, when the hormones are actually in the bloodstream at good levels, but the cells themselves have become resistant. The receptors on the cell surface aren't responding properly. This shows up a lot in people with long-term inflammation, nutrient gaps, or high toxin exposure. You have the hormones, but your metabolism still runs slow. We'll talk about how to support receptor sensitivity through key nutrients like vitamin A, omega-3s, and specific minerals, plus the daily habits that reduce inflammation at the cellular level so your thyroid hormones can finally do their job. Number 4. The nutrient deficiencies that sabotage thyroid function every single day. Your thyroid is a nutrient-hungry gland. Without enough selenium, zinc, iodine in the right amount, iron, vitamin D, B vitamins, and magnesium, it simply can't produce or convert hormones efficiently. We'll go through each one in detail, the exact food sources that deliver them naturally, no guesswork, the signs that you're low, the safe supplemental ranges if food isn't enough, and the common mistakes people make that actually make the problem worse. For example, too much iodine without selenium can trigger more autoimmune activity. I'll show you the exact balance that works. Number 3. The gut-thyroid connection most labs never mention. Over 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. When the gut lining becomes leaky or the microbiome is out of balance, it directly fuels thyroid autoimmunity and poor hormone conversion. We'll cover the top gut triggers that silently destroy thyroid function: gluten sensitivity, dairy, processed seed oils, chronic stress, and the exact 90-day gut reset protocol I give my patients that often drops thyroid antibodies dramatically while improving energy and digestion at the same time. Number 2, environmental toxins and everyday thyroid disruptors. Modern life bombards us with plastics, BPA, phthalates, fluoride, pesticides, and heavy metals that all steal iodine or block thyroid receptors. You'll get the practical avoidance list that actually fits real life: which cookware to use, which water filter removes the worst offenders, which personal care products to swap immediately, and the simple daily detox habits that help your body clear these without overwhelm. Number 1, the complete healing protocol, from labs to lifestyle mastery. Now we tie everything together into the step-by-step master plan you can follow for the next 90 days. Week by week, I'll walk you through exactly what to test, what to eat with sample meals, which supplements to prioritize based on your results, the movement style that supports rather than stresses your thyroid, the sleep and stress routine that makes the biggest difference, and how to track your progress so you see real changes. This is the part where patients go from "I feel stuck forever" to "I finally feel like me again." You'll leave this section with a printable checklist you can start using tonight. Tests to treatments, your complete action plan. Next time you see your doctor or order your own labs, hand them this exact list and say these words: "I've been experiencing persistent fatigue, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, and other symptoms despite normal TSH results. I'd like the full functional thyroid panel, including free T3, free T4, reverse T3, TPO antibodies, and TG antibodies, because research shows these markers can reveal issues even when TSH is in range. I want to get to the root cause so I can finally feel like myself again. Can we order those today?" Say it calmly and confidently. You are your own best advocate, and this script has helped hundreds of my patients get the testing they needed. If this 2-hour deep dive just gave you that huge aha moment, drop your biggest takeaway in the comments right now. Have you had normal labs but still felt completely off? Which symptom or pattern hit home the hardest for you? Which part of the protocol are you going to try first? I read every single comment, and we're building a real supportive community here on Wellness Waves. Type "thyroid reset" below, and I'll personally send you my free full lab interpretation cheat sheet, the exact 30-day meal guide my patients love, the printable self-advocate script, and the 90-day tracking journal. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that button and the bell so you never miss the next wave. Next week, we're going even deeper into the gut-thyroid connection almost nobody talks about. You've got this. Your body isn't broken. It's just been waiting for the right information and the right support. I'm Dr. Elias Site, and I'll see you in the next wave. Stay curious, keep taking action, and keep riding those wellness waves.